some more work on the Sportster. I still don't have the clutch cable. I do have my throttle cable, and I do have my new brake line. The brake line is something I've never done before, and it's one of those things where people, when they talk about like catastrophic failure, one of those things where it gets brought up. Brakes is something that I kind of, you know, people are gonna double check my work though, so I'm not that worried about it. I am gonna go ahead and get my throttle cable in real quick, because since it's the second or third time I'm doing it, it shouldn't take that long, and surprisingly enough, it takes very little tools to do. So let's get on the throttle. I'm gonna need this. Before we get started, really important thing, this little guy, don't forget to run it through first, because you're not gonna get it in this way. Idle cable always has a little springy doodad. And I already forgot to put on the little rubber thingy. Make sure the spring goes into the little housing, because that's where that lives. Now, we need to get these things on here and through there. Right. And one of the last things I gotta do is I gotta put these zip ties to hold them in place, and this is not a fun task. Now I just got to get the right tension on here, and that'll pretty much be it for the throttle cables. And here's where I have even less clue of what I'm doing. Feels right. That's done. And now to put on the brakes. I got the new throttle cables on. I got the new brake cable on. Caliper's bled, got some pressure. Not 1,000% sure yet, but it is there. And there's a few things on there. I put the mirrors back on already. You can see right there. I'm probably gonna put the speedo back together and go as far as I can go right now in the next 2 hours. maybe put the fender back on, who knows. But right now, we're just gonna fast forward through all of this and get as much done right now. Well, I didn't get too much more done after the battery died. I did do a little bit of soldering to the taillights of the fender. But today was not a bad day. Got handlebars, got mirrors, got the speedo back on, master cylinder, there's some pressure on there. I'm gonna have somebody double check that because I don't know what I'm doing right here. So I'd rather have somebody check and make sure that that's working properly. Make sure I bled it correctly, but throttle cables are the right length this time. And with that being said, that's where I'm gonna call it a night. I haven't checked what time it was and I don't know how long. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm gonna call it a night. So you all know how this works. Don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.